The sophistication of many companies' AI programs is rising. It's interesting how, as AI becomes more integrated into the business landscape and new use cases emerge, some positive trends, in my opinion, now have the potential to take center stage in 2023. In this video, we're going to take a look at our top 5 AI predictions for the year 2023. Prediction number 1. GPT-4 is expected to be released in the following months, and it will undoubtedly have a big impact on the AI industry. There have been many speculations floating around recently about OpenAI's powerful generative language model GPT-4. Even though the current hype surrounding ChatGPT has been quite intense, GPT-4, which will represent a significant step shift in performance compared to GPT-3 and 3.5, is likely to be published early in the new year. The public response to the introduction of GPT-4 will be significantly more intense. What might GPT-4 resemble? Although it may seem paradoxical for the highest model performance, we predict that it won't be significantly larger than its predecessor, GPT-3. Today's model should have fewer parameters, but train on larger datasets given a finite computing budget, according to DeepMind researchers who discovered this discovery in an important research publication published earlier this year. In other words, model size is subordinate to training data. Most of the best language models used today, including OpenAI GPT-3, AI-21 Laboratories, Jurassic, and Microsoft NVIDIA's Megatron Turing, were trained on data corpora with a combined size of around 300 billion tokens and 570 billion parameters. We expect GPT-4 to be trained on a dataset that is at least one order of magnitude larger than this, with perhaps 10 trillion tokens. Prediction number 2. The general public will begin relying primarily on fully autonomous vehicles for mobility. After years of overblown anticipation and unfulfilled promises, truly driverless cars have finally arrived, but astonishingly few San Franciscans appear to have noticed them. The Cruise app allows the general public to request a driverless automobile to transport them from point A to point B. This app looks similar to the Uber or Lyft apps. Cruise currently only offers these autonomous rides between the hours of 10 p.m. and 5:30 a.m., but the service will eventually be available all day and night in San Francisco. This should happen in a few weeks. Cruise's adversary Waymo is keeping close tabs. The use of robot taxis will swiftly transition from a fascinating curiosity to a useful, even commonplace, mode of transportation. By 2023, more people will use robot taxis than there will be those vehicles on the road. In other words, the phase of scaling and commercialization for autonomous vehicles is about to begin. Beyond San Francisco, the rollout will take place city by city. In 2023, expect at least 2 additional American cities to provide the general public with fully autonomous services. Potential contenders include Phoenix, Austin, Las Vegas, and Miami. Prediction number 3. More changes will have occurred in search by 2023 than since the early 2010s when Google first gained popularity. Search is our primary tool for navigating and locating digital information. The experience of utilizing the internet in the modern era depends on it. Today's large language models, or LLMs, can read and write at a level of sophistication that was previously unimaginable. The way we search will be significantly impacted by this. In the wake of ChatGPT, conversational search is one reinterpretation of search that has drawn a lot of attention. The future of conversational search is bright. Instead of typing in a search query and getting a long list of links, as is the case with the current Google experience, why not have a conversation with an AI agent that is dynamic to get the information you need? But accuracy is a serious problem that must be resolved before it is fit for use. Large-scale conversational models occasionally confidently present information that is factually inaccurate. Dependence on chat rooms for anything important at this time would be a mistake. The majority of consumers won't accept a search engine even if it is correct 95 or even 99% of the time. In 2023, one of the biggest challenges for search inventors will be coming up with a scalable and workable solution to this issue. Character.ai, Metaphor.com, and Perplexity are 3 of the many fascinating, cutting-edge companies vying with Google to transform consumer search using LLMs and conversational interfaces. LLMs, though, will impact more than just individualized online searches. A new golden age is set to begin for enterprise search, which describes the techniques used by corporations to find and retrieve confidential corporate data. For the first time, LLMs offer true semantic search, enabling users to index and access data based on underlying concepts and context rather than simple keywords. Enterprise search will become much more powerful, and effective as a result of large-scale vectorization. Startups like Heavier and Glean are transforming enterprise search by utilizing large language models. Prediction number 4. The development of humanoid robots will attract a lot of attention, resources, and expertise. Many efforts will be made to create naked humanoid robots. The humanoid robot is arguably the most illustrative example of Hollywood's overblown theatrical representation of artificial intelligence. Humanoid robots from iRobot are getting closer to becoming a reality. Why build robots that resemble humans just because most of the physical universe was created with people in mind? In many cases, having robots with the same form factor as humans who would otherwise be handling those tasks, whether in workplaces like factories, malls, offices, or classrooms, is the most effective approach. This allows for the usage of robots in a variety of settings without having to change the surroundings. Elon Musk claims that this year has seen a rise in humanoid robots thanks to Tesla's Optimus robot, which made its public debut during the company's AI Day in September. In the end, Tesla's Optimus robot will be more valuable to the corporation than the whole auto sector. Even while Tesla's robot still needs improvement before it is usable, don't undervalue how quickly the company can move forward when it devotes all of its resources to the endeavor. A few of the innovative companies pioneering humanoid robotics include Agility Robotics, Heloti Robotics, Sanctuary AI, and Collaborative Robotics. This year, as the competition to create humanoid robots intensifies, new startups and well-established companies like Toyota, Samsung, General Motors, and Panasonic will also enter the field. Similar to how autonomous vehicles did in 2016, the industry will start to see waves of talent and financing next year as more people understand the scale of the market opportunity. Prediction number 5. We will eventually run out of data to train these massive language models. Although the expression data is the new oil has gotten overused, the comparison is valid. Both resources are finite and prone to exhaustion in one overlooked way. The area of AI where this problem is most crucial is language models. Research initiatives like DeepMinds and Chinchilla have shown that training larger language models on more data is preferable to growing them when building huge language models. How much more linguistic knowledge is there in the world? How much more linguistic data, precisely, is there that is acceptable in terms of quality? The majority of textual content available online is unhelpful for teaching LLMs. To this question, it is challenging to provide a specific response, but according to one research team, there are between 4.6 trillion and 17.2 trillion tokens worth of high-quality text data existing globally. All books, academic papers, news articles, Wikipedia entries, publicly available codes, and a sizable portion of the rest of the internet fall under this category. These items have all been quality checked and can be found on web pages, blogs, and social media. One estimate put the number at 3.2 trillion tokens. We may come extremely close to running out of data that can be used for language training because the DeepMind Chinchilla model was trained with an estimated 1.4 trillion tokens. This could prove to be a substantial roadblock to language AI growth. This is something that many prominent AI researchers and businessmen privately worry about. Be ready to see a lot of effort and activity in this area as LLM's researchers strive to overcome the looming data shortfall. Thank you for watching. Let me know which of these you think is most likely to happen this year 2023 or any other predictions of your own. Bye.